Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions.
Good day, welcome to my Zone online school. My name is Preschool. But before we go on with the lesson of today, I want us to remember what we did yesterday, what we talked about. It was number 2. I hope you still remember that. Now before we go on, I want us to sanitize our hands. And remember not to touch your face, not to touch your ears, your eyes, and your mouth. Make sure they are dry. Now, are you ready for our next lesson? Are you ready for our next lesson? Our next lesson is about similarities on page 14. Can you all go to page 14? Are you there? We have our friend here and he's going to assist us with finding the same pictures. The first one has already been done for you. If you follow on the lines, you will see that the first one has been done for us. Now I will ask our friend to do it, and you can also do it at home by yourselves. I hope you are doing it. Now the next one. Can you do the next one as well? Find the same picture. Well done. And the next one. Well done. And the next one, which is the last one. Can you do that? Well done. I hope you've done the same. Does yours also look like this? Well done. Now we go on to our next lesson. Are you ready for our next lesson? Yes, I'm sure you are ready. Can you all turn to page 15? Here we have to copy the other half to match it, so that it looks exactly like the one that is already done for us. I will help you with the first one. We have to draw the square, that is our eye. And we drew the eyebrows, exactly like this one. The mouth, the arm, and our legs, which is like a triangle. Does it look the same? Yes, I'm sure it does. Now I want you to do the other two by yourselves. Can you do that? Now we go on to page 16. I'm sure you've done a great job at the previous one. Go to page 16. Are you there? Here we have to complete the picture. And I see we have 4 gingerbread boys over there. The first one, there's something that is missing. There is something that is missing. What is missing? Yes, the leg. Now take your pencil or your crayon and complete it. Complete the leg. Yes. Now go to the next one. What is missing? Yes, the arm. Can you complete it? Draw the arm. And the next one. Yes, again a leg. Draw the leg. The last one. Yes, of course, it's the head that is missing. Can you draw the head with the eyes and the mouth? I want you to do the rest by yourself. Can you do that? I'm sure you can do that. See what body parts or the head parts are missing. Are you ready for our next lesson? I'm sure you are. It's all about letter B. And it sounds like this. B. Are you ready for it? I want to show you how you write this letter. We start at the top, going down, going up again a little bit, and writing a big stomach. That is our letter B. Now I want you to go to your books and turn to page 17. Yes, go to page 17 and you will see the letter B. You will see when you put your finger at the dot and follow it down with the arrow, going down and around, you make your stomach. Now at the bottom, you will see blocks there. Can you see the blocks? And inside the blocks, you will see that the letter B has been written with dots. I want you to take your pencil or your crayon and follow and write it on the dots. Let's do it together. On the dotted lines, we go down and up again a little bit, and we make a round circle to form our letter B. Now I want you to write the same letter B in the squares and the blocks that have been provided. In the first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one. Can you do the same for the next row? Are you there at the next row? Yes, I'm sure. Can you write letter B in the blocks that have been given there? Okay, I'm sure you've done it. Well done. Our next exercise and lesson is on page 18. Can you all go to page 18? Yes. Is this boy completed? No, he's half completed. So what I want you to do is, I want you to complete the boy fully. And our friend here is going to help us by drawing all the uncompleted lines. Can you do that for us? You should also start. And I want you to do this by yourself. Well done. I know you have done an excellent job. We have come to the end of our lesson, And I hope you have learned about letter B and similarities, same pictures. But before we close off, I want us to do something very important. Let us sanitize our hands. And make sure that you don't touch your face, your ears, your nose. And let us say hi to Zoshi. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Zoshi. And Simon says don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth unless your hands are super clean. Bye! Hello and welcome to Life Clinic, your weekly dose of health and wellness from the BBC.
However, there is a school of thought that feels that organic food is too overpriced, yet they seem easier to grow and rare. But what do experts make of this?
You are paying for quality, you are paying for safety, you are paying for your health, because the other alternative is consuming conventional foods that contain contaminants.
For those who choose to shave, let's say using clippers or a razor, use those that are specifically made for the genital area. So they're very different from the ones for the face or for the rest of the body, because in terms of shape and the angle, it sort of helps it so that you don't cut yourself in the process.
Should I be concerned about getting a prostate check?
We as healthcare providers are first and foremost concerned about the prostate because it's one of the contributors of a silent disease. Silent disease meaning prostate cancer. Prostate cancer is one of the main killers, not only locally, but globally. So
everybody experiences anxiety. You have a job interview, you have a presentation you're going to make, so everybody goes through some kind of anxiety. What differentiates this normal day-to-day anxiety to now this is a disorder is that you experience these symptoms for a long time.
There's no price like the ShopRite price, which means you'll get low prices on everything you need. Like 1 kilo jungle oats, only $29.99. And a pack of 100 5 Roses tea bags, just $42.99. The ShopRite price, the price you can trust, always.
Hey, this is Script, and you can catch me on One Africa TV on Sundays at 8 p.m. as we chat to Namibian changemakers, innovators, entrepreneurs, and doers who are changing the game. 99 FM Game Changers is supported by Paratus. Limiting potential is not an option. Think big.
Winter is here. Let's warm you up by giving you a chance to win one of 12 gas heaters and accessories or a grand prize of 50,000 Namibian dollars. To enter the Winter Warmers competition, simply buy any combination of 2 or more of the following participating brands: Baker's, 5 Roses, Fresh Pack, Frisco, or Hug in a Mug, and SMS WINTER to 445. And remember to keep your till slip as proof of purchase. Promotions run from the 1st of May to the 31st of July. For more information and entry details, visit 99fm.com.na. T's and C's apply.
I'm in Watamu along Kenya's coastline, which is commonly associated with tourists and white sandy beaches. But the locals have found hidden treasures in butterfly farming.
I am in Meru in eastern Kenya, where the growing and selling of cat is big business. However, the fortunes of this trade are now in doubt following a ban on exports of this crop to Somalia.
Is Africa ready for continental free trade? I am in Accra, Ghana, to find out what measures have been put in place to bring this vision into reality.
My name is Karine Mars, founder of Soyez Sublime, a company that designs, manufactures and sells capillary prosthesis, wigs.
In the past few years,
yoga studios like this one began popping up all across the country, from luxurious beach resorts to slums in major cities. I'm in Nairobi to find out how entrepreneurs are cashing in on the wellness industry.
Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions.
Good day, welcome to my Zone Online School. My name is Preschool. But before we go on with today's lesson, I want us to remember our previous lesson and what we did. We talked about letter B and number 2. Do you still remember that? Oh, of course, I know you still remember. But before we go on with the lesson of today, which will be handwriting and how we have to write, I want us to sanitize our hands. Can we do that together? And please remember to avoid touching your nose, your face, your mouth, and your eyes. Now can we go on? Are you ready for our next lesson? Our next lesson is about getting the donkey to his carrot. We are going to draw lines in between the two lines that we have, and it's on page 19. Can you all go to page 19? Are you there at page 19? Take your pencil or your crayon and draw a line between the two lines that you have on the paper. And get the donkey to the carrot. Are you there? Yes. Now our friend Noah was helping us to get the donkey to the carrot by drawing lines. Well done. He has done a great job. Now we're going to the next lesson, which is on page 20. Thank you. Now for our next lesson, I want you to turn to page 20. Please turn to page 20. Yes. This time we have to find the fly its resting place, following the dotted lines. I will do the first one for you. We start on the dotted line. Make sure you don't go off. Around we go. We find the resting place for the fly. She's going a long way. On the dotted lines, make sure you are on the dotted line. The fly needs to get to its resting place. Make sure you are on the dotted line. We are getting there. We are getting there. And there we go. I hope you've done the same in your books. The next one, which is again the second fly, I want you to do that yourself on your own time. Can you do that? Well done. I know you can do it. Thank you. Now we go to the next exercise, the next lesson, which is on page 21. Did you find page 21? Yes, we are going to talk about letter M. On page 21, it's all about letter M. And we sound it like this. Letter M. I will try and write letter M on the board for you. We go down with a line, up again, and around. And we go up again and around. That is how we write letter M. Now we will ask our friend to come and write letter M for us on the dotted lines. Can you do that? Down on the dotted lines, up again, around on the dotted lines, down we go. Can you complete it, your letter M? Yes. And the next one, because in your books you have the two letter M's and then you find the blocks. On the dotted lines, make sure you are on the dotted lines. Our friend is doing a great job. I will just help him a bit. Can I help you? When we come down here, we go on the dotted lines and around we go and down on the dotted lines. Can you write the M in the block? Letter M in the block. Line up. Well done. He has done a great job. Now I want you to finish writing in the blocks that you have on page 21. I want you to do it with time and on your own. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson of today. Now that we have come to the end of the lesson, I want you to remember that we talked about the letter M and we did our handwriting. But before we close off, I want us to do a very important part of this lesson. We have to sanitize our hands at all times and avoid touching your nose, mouth, and eyes with your hands. Now we're going to say goodbye and invite our friend Zoshi. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day.
Hi everyone, I'm Zoshi. And Simon says don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth unless your hands are super clean. Bye!
Early this morning, woke up holding my head, hearing my heartbeat all night long. Shades of this motel keeping me in bed, reading the news, just trying to stay strong. I need to just get up, take a deep breath, keep it together, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Sun on my face, feeling okay. Don't let it get away, it's a beautiful day. Feel so proud, screaming out loud. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Feel so proud, screaming out loud. It's a beautiful day.
We know the world is a crazy place right now, but don't panic. Take a breath, slow down, or better yet, stop completely. We'll still be here when everything settles down. In this time of uncertainty, look to nature. She has all the answers, you know. We're not only giving ourselves time to reset, we're giving nature time to restore, revive, restart. We're saving ourselves and we're saving the world. Stay home now so that we can welcome you to Namibia again soon. Yes, the world's a crazy place right now, but don't despair. Find the joy, cherish hope, breathe. Take a moment, take a few, and someday soon you'll once again be able to stare in wonder at this magnificent view. The world's a crazy place right now, but don't worry, we'll still be here. We'll see you again soon.
You can be tempted to become bitter and cynical. You're tempted. You're not there yet. Maar jy het besluit, man, die ding wat ek aangedoen is, gaan my verbitter, ek gaan my verbitter maak. So you feel to give yourself over to those emotions of becoming cynical and you can also be tempted to take revenge. Paulus sê, you have been grafted, julle is ingeënt in Christus. Wat Christus is, moet julle wees. Wat uit hierdie boom uitkom, ek is die ware wynstok, ek is eintlik die bron waaruit julle lewe. Dit moet in julle vrug wees. Julle moet smaak soos ek smaak, sê die Here. Kan ek 'n amen kry? Ek hou niks meer van julle terug nie. Julle is opgegradeer.